So hello everyone, I'm Rae, the founder of the Global Goddess Fest, and today we have Abigail here. Abigail, hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. I'm so happy to have you here and to interview you, and so that way you can share with everyone about your organization and your charity. So I'm really excited for everyone that's watching. Welcome to the Global Goddess Fest community, first of all. And second of all, Abigail is here to share some really amazing news for you all. And we'll kind of unravel the puzzle as we go. But basically, a portion of the proceeds from the Global Goddess Fest, from purchasing the replays, are going to be going into her charity. So Abigail, do you want to tell us a bit about your charity?
Yes, so my name's Abigail Garland, and I'm 10 years old. My dad's a professional speaker, and my mom's an eye doctor. Ever since I was 4 years old, my dad and I said alphabet affirmations, which we said right before I went to bed every single night. When I was 7 years old, my family and I created the Peace Through Participation charity. Funds the self-esteem and self-worth in children from all races, religions, and regions of the world. Many of you might not be familiar with the term philanthropreneur. My dad says it's a combination of a philanthropist and an entrepreneur. A philanthropist is someone who gives back to charity, and an entrepreneur is someone who creates their own business. Therefore, a philanthropreneur is someone who gives back to charity using their business skills.
So awesome. And wow, I just love that term. And I think so many people that are going to be watching this video are going to be so inspired by hearing you talk. So tell me a little bit more about how you do that.
So we believe that all children deserve to experience inner peace and world peace. Therefore, all contributions fund the much-needed programs that produce much-needed results.
Amazing. And so how could someone like me help out?
Your donation will be used to fund one of our 3 pillars of participation. The first pillar is personal appearance, the second pillar is personal growth, and the third pillar is personal environment. The first pillar is broken down into 3 specific categories. The first category is eye care, the second category is dental care, and the third category is clothing. The second pillar is personal growth, in which is divided into 2 specific categories. First category funds the annual Girls Self-Esteem Conference that last year alone hosted over 500 girls. The second category is the mobile self-esteem workshops that are currently being rolled all across North America. And the third category is personal environment, which funds the virtual and live workshops for parents who want to raise conscious, confident, and compassionate children.
Amazing. And I'll want to find out a little bit more about the girls' self-esteem confidence in a bit, but I want to find out also, why did you start this charity? You're so young. You obviously are so bright and have just, a beautiful energy and personality. So why were you moved to start this charity?
I realize that I am blessed to be raised in a positive and supportive environment. Because of this, I'm happy every day, and I know I can grow up to be anything I want to be. And I love my mommy and daddy for this. However, many children aren't as blessed as me. So I decided to do something about it and help those children who are less fortunate.
You are very, very fortunate. And, one of the reasons why we met is because I was singing while your dad was in the audience. And he came up to me and told me about his beautiful daughter and her voice and the songs that she would sing. And so I do think that you're so, so blessed to have such a supportive family and to want to bring that sort of support to children all around the world is incredible. And a piece of the Global Goddess Fest is looking at what does it mean to be a goddess. And so I believe that being a goddess is really about this real, authentic self-expression and sharing your voice and sharing your truth confidently and compassionately, as you are right now. And so I also know a little secret that maybe the other viewers don't know is that you're an amazing singer. So I would love if you would be able to sing a little bit of a song for us. Would you be open to doing that?
Yeah.
Ah, yay. Awesome. Take it away whenever you're ready.
Okay. I keep on falling in love of love with you. I never loved someone without loving you.
Ooh, amazing. Thank you. Oh, your voice is incredible. And wow. I mean, for everyone that's watching, wouldn't it be amazing if we could go back to our 10-year-old selves and sing and express as fully as Abigail just did? Abby, thank you so much for sharing that. And I know that that's going to inspire so many people that are watching. And, you know, I believe that everyone has such a beautiful and powerful voice, and they really just need to be heard. And so I hope that, you know, all the voices, all the featured guests that are on the Global Goddess Fest, and then also all the viewers are able to express their voices a little bit more after joining the festival. So I love the term that you use, philanthropreneur, and I think it's so important to see how we can really be making a difference through business. So one other question that I have for you, Abby, is if there was one thing that you wish adults could do to ensure that kids have a bright future, what would that be?
Focus on raising them in a positive and supportive environment. Show them that their voice matters.
Yeah, definitely. And I can see that you just embody that as already. And so I love the example that you get to lead in what's possible. And what would the world be like if every child had the support to grow up and believe that everything or anything is possible?
It would cause a chain reaction that would affect everyone in a positive way. The parents would be happier with their jobs and then come to their kids' recitals and games, therefore making the kids happy. A chain reaction.
Awesome. Yeah, chain reaction. I also think of like the ripple effect. If you drop a pebble into water and see the ripples go out, how far can we make these ripples continue, you know, across the world, but then also through the different generations? So like Abigail, when you have kids and when your kids have kids, how are they going to be raised, right? And so you were recently involved in putting on the annual Girls Self-Esteem Conference that you mentioned earlier, and it had over 500 girls in attendance.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So what does that feel like for you personally to give them that sort of gift?
First, let me tell you that the girls at this conference came from a less fortunate community. So to give them this gift to, you know, empower them with the speakers and from each other was wonderful. Second, I noticed that I was the only child or kid that was volunteering at this conference or event. It made me feel like even though I'm a little kid, I can still make a difference.
It's so important. And do you know why it's so important for me to support you?
Why?
Well, because I see the potential in what you're doing and the example that you are embodying for kids all around the world. And then beyond that, not just for kids, but you also get to inspire adults as well. And I really believe that no one's message should be stuck inside of them at any age, whether you're a kid or an adult, a woman or a man. And so many people hold this message inside of them all throughout their life, and sometimes even end up dying with the message inside of them. And I refuse to let that feeling of not being enough or not being heard to disable anyone from allowing their gift to be shared. Like you're sharing it right now. It's so amazing to see it in this full capacity. And so I want to support leaders and guides like you, and then other leaders that are older and doing different fields of work, so that way they can use their voice and follow their dreams and creatively express their authentic message with the world, and do it today, right? It's important to do it today and not like, oh, we'll do it next year or tomorrow, because that's not ever guaranteed. And so thinking about how important just the power of one voice, like you're just one voice and you brought this event together with 500 girls and you're 10, right? It's amazing. You have your whole life that you're going to be able to utilize this gift and continue to share it. And so do you feel how important that is? And especially right now, how important it is to be able to really step into giving your gift, because life is so fragile on this planet. Awesome. And so do you have any last minute words that you'd like to share with the audience?
Invest in the future of our children and donate to the Peace and Participation charity. Or you can go in my race program, and then some of the proceeds will go to the Peace and Participation charity.
Awesome. Yes, and I would encourage everyone that is watching to check out purchasing the replays for the Global Goddess Fest. A portion of our proceeds are going to be going straight to Abigail and her charity, and we're so excited to be supporting this cause. So Abigail, thank you so much for being here and sharing about what you're doing. And all right, we'll see you next time. See you, everyone. Bye.
Peace and